So Giannis requested a trade from the Bucks, and I had a feeling that he was going to because he gave a strange answer when he was asked about a trade a couple months ago. But let's talk about it on the other side.
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we get spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video, go over to my reaction page, The Nuclear Reactor, and check out my sports reactions. Y'all will love it over there. And make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all push me into the algorithm. And then I'll go get them. When my content hit them, to fit them, to sit with them. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload and share my videos and hype my content. So, breaking news dropped that Giannis requested a trade from the Bucks. But there was like a media day where he was asked about would he ever request a trade or want to go to another team. And he basically said, yeah, because his goal is to win. So this is not too surprising to me. When I heard that answer, I actually was thinking that he's getting close to wanting to be out of Milwaukee. Now, last year they gave him Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard ended up getting hurt. But this Bucks team has been curious for me. I can't remember the coach name, but they fired him, and he was like 33 and like 15 or something like that. They had a over 500 record and brought Doc Rivers in, who had been a consultant behind the scenes for the team, which is you already know your GM is trash when he thinks Doc Rivers is the answer to your team's woes. Doc Rivers is an awful coach. But we're going to read this article from For the Win about Giannis requesting a trade. It says Giannis Antetokounmpo already requested Knicks trade, reports say. When it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo's future with the Milwaukee Bucks, if you see some smoke right now, there's likely a fire somewhere. I saw the smoke when he answered that question before. You can probably find it on YouTube. But yeah, I knew he was going to leave. Earlier this week, the 2021 NBA Finals MVP, two-time MVP, and 9-time All-Star had the internet in shambles when he curiously scrubbed his social media account. Some thought it pointed to an imminent exit from Milwaukee in general. Some believed it to be a sign he wanted to join the Los Angeles Lakers. As it turns out, per ESPN Brian Winsdorf, all of this social media hoopla was actually more or less meaningless. Why, you ask? Yeah, we do ask. According to Winsdorf, the Bucks already explored the Antetokounmpo trade to New York Knicks after the superstar said he wanted to go to New York. It's uncertain when this discussion happened. Obviously, nothing came of it, that conversation for now. And it seems like Antetokounmpo committed to at least one more Milwaukee season, which is going poorly, with the Bucks sitting at just 9-13 at the time of this writing. Doc Rivers is their coach. Remember that. What is clear here is that Antetokounmpo's days with the Bucks are numbered, and he almost certainly wants to jump to a bigger media market while he's still in his prime. That likely won't happen until the summer at the earliest, though. I'll be curious to see how this report goes over in Milwaukee, especially among the Bucks players. If they didn't already know Antetokounmpo's stance, maybe his desire to leave the Bucks was the NBA's worst kept secret. But it's still jarring to finally see that he's telegraphing a way to New York. That's for sure. Back in the day, players. This is nothing new as far as back in the day, players would request trades. They're not happy somewhere, they would go somewhere else. That's their right. But Giannis had a losing record this season. They have a terrible coach that their GM. I think the GM needs to go somewhere else, not Giannis. And Giannis is going one out. He wants to win championships. So if that means that he goes to another team, he's going to do it. I have no problem with players going to other teams. I have a problem with players building super teams. Let me give you an example. If in 2011 LeBron just went to Miami and didn't take another superstar with him, Chris Bosh, I would have had no problem with it. But when you stack your team with 3 superstars all in their prime, number 1 caliber players, to me that's cheating. So Giannis wanting to trade is fairly normal. And he's probably going to be out of Milwaukee soon because this is just coming to light, which has been brewing for a while. They're not going to win anything with a terrible coach like Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is, after they lose, he's going to get in press conferences and make excuses. Everywhere he goes, he does that. Y'all remember when he allowed Ben Simmons to not shoot jump shots for an entire season, and then when it came back to bite him in the playoffs at the end, when asked if he can win the championship with Ben Simmons, he said he doesn't know that. When a couple weeks before, he was defending Ben Simmons when a reporter asked him, should he take Ben Simmons out of the game in crunch time and late game situations? He said the reporter doesn't know anything about basketball. Doc Rivers is a terrible coach. The Bucks need a better GM, but it's probably all going to be too little too late because Giannis is going to be gone. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Always remember, we are ring culture because the whole point of culture is to win rings. So culture, I love y'all. Peace.